Okay, so Venus in Scorpio. From Libra, Venus Mula Tricona sign, or root trine sign, Scorpio is the second sign, so it has second house connotations. Okay, so a native with this placement initiates relationships, decisions, and comfort-producing activities through the agent of their wealth. Okay, they will usually like to take care of their partner financially, and that they put a lot of value on accumulating wealth. Okay, and that's kind of caught up with their relationship activities. This they will the person likes to feel stable within their own self-worth and financial situation, and they use these qualities to choose their partners in romantic interests. The second house is our possessions. So Venus and Scorpio can be possessive with their partners. Okay. Now, when you're trying to decide if something is worthwhile, the Venus and Scorpio person will calculate how it will add to their value. And they are attracted to partners with beautiful faces, because the second house is the face. And Taurus in the seventh house from Scorpio, Taurus, it's the feminine sign of Venus, is 7 houses away, or 7 signs away from Scorpio. So these people, they're very much they're very sexual people. Okay, they would never, if they were in a relationship where the sex is bad, it wouldn't last very long. Okay, so the sexual nature of their relationship is very important to them, because the seventh house is sexual intercourse, and that's 7 houses away from Venus and Scorpio. Okay. Now, when the partner wants to nurture and comfort the Venus and Scorpio person, they can do it through sex. Okay. Now, the consequences of the decisions made by the Venus and Scorpio natives will often lead them into relationships or dealing with business partners. There's very strong relationship karma for a Scorpio Venus. Okay, either business or relationship centered. It's a very big part of their lives. The consequences of their choices will also have a wide-ranging effect on the people in their lives. Now, a man with Venus and Scorpio will have a wife or girlfriend that had a difficult relationship with her mother, because the moon is debilitated in Scorpio, and the moon is the emotional, comforting aspect of the mother. Okay, the woman with Venus and Scorpio will have romances that are full of heavy emotionality and some paranoia. Scorpios are the sign of Scorpio rules the external sexual organs, and that are not covered by any bone or muscle. So so these organs are extremely vulnerable, and so Venus and Scorpio people feel more vulnerable than other signs in relationships. And Scorpio is ruled by Mars, which gives passion. So it's a very passionate sign, just like there are other reasons for that as well, like I explained before. And also the second house is food and drink. And so Scorpio usually has very strong aesthetic taste when it comes to gastronomy, or their meals. They really like very delicious meals, and they enjoy the food and drink, and enjoying the senses with their partners. Okay, now Mars is neutral to Venus. When Venus is in the sign of Mars, either Scorpio or Aries, Mars is a neutral planet to Scorpio, or to Venus, sorry about that. And so it doesn't really harm or help Venus in any way. There are other things that could do that, but just Venus being in the sign of Mars, he's not going to help or hinder him or Venus in any way like that. He can do it in other ways, but not Venus being in his signs. Okay, so that's Venus in Scorpio.